Namaste, this is Natalie with Sacred Mountain Yoga, and today we're going to explore one of the most widely used transitional flows in yoga. Let's begin. Come onto your hands, onto your knees. Position the wrists under the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips a distance apart into the tabletop. Typically you'll start from a downward dog, but we'll start from here today so we can learn. Start to curl the toes and reach the heels towards the back edge of the mat. This is to determine the spacing in the downward facing dog. Then start to inhale from here and bend your knees and send the hips up towards the ceiling. Press into the palms. Index finger and thumb root down to the floor, and as you exhale, just start to press down through the heels. Okay? Keep the movement of the spine reaching up towards the ceiling and the freedom of the breath in your spine here. If the heels touch the floor, great. If they don't, just keep trying. Keep the knees slightly bent and reach down through the heels. Now from here, coming to the flow, as you inhale, you're going to come forward into the high plank, engaging the lower abdomen, squeezing the muscles above your knees. As you exhale, come forward to the top of the toes. Changes the spacing in the body a little bit. And on the exhale now, draw the elbows in towards the rib cage and start to lower the body weight down. Okay? Always staying about 90 degrees, not going past the elbows. Begin to inhale, then lift the spine. Squeezing your thighs, lift the heart up, drop the shoulders. As you exhale, reach the hips back up towards the ceiling. Ground again into your palms, and then exhale, press down through the heels. Knees bent or straight, depending on your level of flexibility. Good. Now to modify this sequence, okay, for lack of upper body strength, we can always bring the knees down. Okay, so let's explore that modification. So starting the same way, we'll come into the down dog, bend the knees, reach the hips up. Exhale here and just keep relaxing through your breath. Relax the spine. Good. And then inhale forward into the high plank. Good. And then as you exhale, lean the toes forward still for spacing, but then lower the knees down to the floor. Keep the belly contracted. Keep the body tight. Relax the neck. Breathe in. And as you exhale, then hug your elbows to the rib cage. Again, lowering down to about 90 degrees here. Good. Then inhale, lift. If you don't want to lift all the way up, you can keep the feet down to the floor, roll the shoulder blades down the back, and come into a cobra. Breathe in here. And then on the exhale, start to lower down. Good. Bend your knees, curl the toes, and then send the hips back up towards the ceiling, press down through the heels. Okay, so let's do that a little bit faster. You can see it how it would be in real time if you were in a group class. Exhale the breath here. Begin to inhale, come forward. Good. Top of the toes, lower down as you exhale, elbows into the rib cage. Keeping the body off the floor. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, lower down. Good. Inhale onto your knees. Exhale, back into the downward dog. Good. Breathe in. Keep adjusting for your body. Good. If you have wrist injuries, okay, and you don't want to bring any more pressure onto the wrist, same sequence can be modified, only done on the fists. So let's explore that motion. Okay, so coming into tabletop. Okay, wrists, or the fists, I should say, underneath the shoulders. Curl the toes. Heels towards the back edge of the mat. Good. Breathe in here, and in the downward dog, you can either stay on the fists or switch into your palms. Good. Reach the hips up. Okay, that's typically where you'll be starting. And then inhale, come forward. As you come forward, then place the fists onto the floor. Come forward, top of the toes, and then exhale, hug the elbows into the rib cage, lowering the body down, knees down if you need. Inhale, lift. You can still take the upward dog or the low cobra from here. And then exhale back into the downward dog, grounding back into your palms. And then exhale the stomach closer towards the thighs. Breathe in here. Relax as you exhale. Good. Okay. Whatever the class you're taking, whatever it is you're doing, be safe in your body. Modify when it's needed. I hope this has been helpful. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.